Here with Damage Control and Io Sky. I know I told you last week, but congratulations again on becoming the #1 contender to Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship. How do you plan on taking down and defeating the self-proclaimed greatest women's champion of all time?
I am ready for Liv. I just hope Bianca and Jade leave a piece for me.
But first, we have other business tonight.
Yes, I understand that you have a 6 women's tag team match tonight against PFC. And
I missed you guys so much. But as happy as I am, I'm beyond pissed at PFC. They took 3 months off my career. But as long as I have Damage Control to pick me up, nothing and no one is going to get us down. Not Shayna, not Zoe, and not Sonya. So we're here to remind everyone what Damage Control is truly capable of.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.